All right, where are we?
Costa Rica!
That's right, you heard my mom correctly. We are in Costa Rica for Mother's Day. I'm super excited. We are heading up to La Fortuna, and we took a flight in from JFK to Miami and then Miami into San Jose, and it was about a 3.5 hour drive up to La Fortuna. On the way up, as you saw, we stopped for some food. We had some ceviche, which was delicious, and then we also tried casado, which is a traditional Costa Rican dish which had steak, rice, beans, plátanos, a beet salad, potato salad, and some corn. It was really, really good. Now, we stayed at Tabacon Thermal Resort and Spa in La Fortuna, and it was incredible. It was right next to the volcano. It was super cloudy when we got there, but once we got settled in, we headed over to the thermal springs. There's a shuttle that takes like 2 seconds. Otherwise, you can just walk like we did. It's like a 5 to 10 minute walk. And the springs are awesome. We stayed there for just a little bit and then grabbed some dinner and called it an early night. All right, it's the morning, and I am going to meet with some of the marketing people here at the resort and bring get some really cool drone shots. I'm gonna see if we'll do a little photo shoot because I want to get some cool photos of me actually at the thermal springs. So.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Valerie Vargas, soy de La Fortuna de San Carlos, costarricense de cepa, como decimos.
¿Cuál es tu cosa favorita de Costa Rica?
Ok, mi cosa favorita de Costa Rica, yo diría que por supuesto la naturaleza, pero también la vibra de los ticos. He tratado con muchísimas personas de otros lugares y sí he notado que nosotros tenemos una vibra muy única y diferente.
¿Cuál es tu plato favorito de Costa Rica?
Ok, mi plato favorito es muy difícil de escoger, pero probablemente diría que de desayuno gallo pinto y de almuerzo arroz con pollo. Creo que es lo más tradicional, muy bueno, sí. Mi consejo más grande sería que vengan con muchas ganas de disfrutar del país y listos para que los traten de la mejor manera posible.
I just got some sick drone shots down at the hot springs, and I may or may not have lost another drone. Look, we have it right over. She's drying over there. I'm hoping it's okay. Otherwise, that's why we have drone insurance. Really excited. We have a private Costa Rican cooking class at 2 o'clock. So we have a few hours to kill, but I'm super excited for that. Valerie was awesome. She took me through all the springs, answered any questions I had. She let me do a little mini interview, which you guys probably just saw. But yeah, it's freaking gorgeous here. Look at the view outside. Ow. Look at the view outside of this room. It's kind of hard to see with the clouds, but there's a volcano right there. I'm sure I'll get a better shot within the next couple days, but Like, what? It's crazy. But anyway, my mom got me some breakfast, and look at these. Look, is this like, I've seen like this maracuya, this passion fruit before. What is this? Look at this. What? I haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna try it in a second. But, oh. What does it taste like? It tastes like, what the heck? Oh, that's weird. It tastes like a guava. It tastes just like a guava. I'm assuming it's because it's a different type, but this is the regular one. They're very sweet. Normally it's like sour and tart, which is why I love them. I like this one too, but it's very sweet. Interesting. After eating, I headed back down to the thermal springs to meet my mom, and she wanted to head back up, so I saw her for a few seconds, and it was beautiful. And then, of course, it started pouring raining because it is rainy season. Honestly, it was pretty peaceful. And here's a better view of the volcano before I started to head back to the resort to get ready for our cooking class. All right, so this is Chef Rodrigo. He was with us for the entire time. He was awesome. So he started off with some of the heavy hitter items before we started working on the ceviche.
Fish cook first.
All right, to start us off, we were just dicing up some onions and tomatoes, as you can see. Don't come for me in the comments with my cutting skills. I know I'm not great. And just for the record, my mom makes a great ceviche. It's just, this was a very different variation that we had, and it came out really good. You'll see my reaction to it in a little bit. And with this version, we had snapper and shrimp, so it added like 2 different flavors. And if you guys are interested in trying to make it yourself, I'll leave the recipe in the link below. Now, they only had us make it sit for 20 minutes. My mom was like flabbergasted because normally we let it sit for like hours and hours to like almost a day. But while that was happening, we were learning to make some tortillas.
Like a manchego. Yeah. Tortillas is put a little bit of oil, salt, a little bit warm water. The pan first. Easy, right?
It's not from scratch. You know, I buy the
Yeah.
right here. Or here.
Yeah.
Thankfully, my mom stopped recording at this part, but when I went to put my tortilla in the pan, it just completely like disintegrated in my hands. I had to redo it. Hey. Ready? Oh, wait. do I use this for? So I can use this. After the cooking class, we had some drinks and played some cards before heading to dinner in the pouring rain. Because we wanted to go to bed early, but we also knew like we were gonna need some food, so it felt like we were eating all day, but we had a great time. All right, we're grabbing some breakfast, and then we are going to be, I think we're hiking a volcano, and then we'll get to see some really cool waterfalls. So let's go. As you can tell, I had no idea what we were doing. My mom booked this tour, and we did climb a volcano. We got to see some waterfalls, but we also got to see some insane wildlife, and we learned so much along the way.
Arenal, Cerro Chato, and the Lost. 3 volcanoes in La Fortuna.
The first part was cool. We got to see that weird looking plant that you just saw when you touch it. It like closes up. It was really cool. But honestly, we had a great group. Everybody was super nice. We got to see some leafcutter ants, which I love to see. So some flowers, some other stuff along the way. But this was the first part of the tour. All right, now that you made it through the little hike with us, we don't even need to talk. Just see what I saw. And this first shot of the frog and the flower is one of my favorite shots I've ever taken in my entire life. So just enjoy.
Yeah.
Like, from the photograph, it doesn't even look like a frog.
Yeah, if you get them from this side, you can
better.
see the head better. It's more obvious. It's better if you go from this side and get his head. That's cool.
Es que yo tengo mío sin trípode. No puedo andar, no. No, pero ese tiene buen zoom, man, pegado a 100 metros. Ese es el S25 Ultra. Look at the phone, it's crazy.
Okay, you have to see this branch.
Yeah.
And one of the skinny branches here that they going up. I pointing the tail of
Oh, I
the
see
snake.
it.
My friends are gonna be so jealous.
Like what? There's just no words for that. It was amazing. I'm so grateful to have experienced that. And while we were seeing all these things, we were climbing on these bridges. We're still hiking, and you just stop, and everyone stops, and we take turns looking through the little telescope, and it was awesome. We were all exhausted by lunchtime. One couple even left and didn't come to the waterfall for the last part, but we all fought through it, the rest of us, and headed down, and it was worth it. Needless to say, the walk up was brutal. Just for reference, what we did in one day, people typically do over the course of 3 days, so you don't need to go as crazy as we did. We just had a very short amount of time here. And we wrapped up the night with a nice 7-course meal. And after that, we went straight to bed because we were exhausted. And just like that, it's already day 4, which means we're heading back home. And I would just like to say a huge thank you to Tabacon Thermal Resort and Spa, Way to Go Tours, Bird Travel for making this trip happen, and of course Costa Rica and its incredible people. That being said, let's go see the world. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see Costa Rica for yourself, you can join me and up to 16 other people that I'll be taking down to Costa Rica with G Adventures and my host agency, Bird Travel. You can see the link below or head to travelerarchives.com to learn more.